Yeah, guys, for both of you, Nick, maybe if you want to start, can you just kind of sum up the emotions there going through the end of the game where, the review's happening, you're winning, you don't maybe know what's going to happen, and then to come away with the victory. Just what were the emotions like those last 5 minutes out there on the floor?
Just a high intense game. Things happen. I don't think it was nothing really serious or intentional. It was all in the moment. Definitely apologize to my team going back to the huddle. Can't have those in bigger games. So just live and learn from it, and that's all we can do right now.
What you guys are down 5, 2 minutes left. Just what was the mentality, the conversations like on the floor, whether or on the bench? I mean, what was kind of being said to make sure you guys were able to come back and rally there?
I mean, we felt like we weren't supposed to be in that position. We knew we was giving up, too many threes. So I mean, it was do or die time. Just trying to get a stop, and luckily it worked out in our favor.
What's preventing you guys from being maybe as good as you want to be defensively right now?
I mean, I'd say honestly, we just gotta buy into each other more. Of course, we got a lot of talent, but talent not gonna win a lot of games. It's gonna take effort, toughness, the little intangibles to pull out wins, especially when we get in the SEC play. So, yes, we're happy that we won this game, but we know there's a lot of work to be put in, and we gotta all buy in together to eventually get the outcome that we want. So it starts in practice. It starts with us as leaders. So we just gotta just bring it. Change the intensity of the game, and bring it every night and be consistent, persistent. So that's what I say.
Yeah, Nick, 5 of 5 from the field for you today, and then 4 of the last 6 points. I guess just for you to have such a big role in the comeback win after maybe struggling a little bit against Stanford, just how much does that do for you? Going forward.
It does a lot, and I praise our coaching staff a lot because last game, they know that wasn't me. It was one game, but they know that's not me. So I appreciate them pulling me aside, addressing it. And all I want to do is do everything I can for this team. So when anybody, the walk-ons or coach or anybody on the staff said, that I'm, not performing as I usually do, then I kind of take that into mind and want to go into every game, trying to be better than the last, and that's what I try to do tonight.
And for either of you guys, Winthrop is known for playing a really high pace. I think they came in number 19 in the country for tempo. Did that cause you guys any issues early on, or just how did you guys adjust to that as the game progressed?
I mean, yeah, I think it was obvious that it bothered us a little bit. We didn't get matched down in transition a few possessions, giving up threes, just them putting us in rotation. So, yeah, I mean, I didn't know they were the 19th team, but, yeah, they play fast.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, Nick, just curious what you took exception with on that final play on the tech.
Say that again?
Just kind of curious what you took exception with on the final play on the tech.
I mean, really all I could do is just, go to my huddle and, apologize for the situation because I can't have my team in those type of scenarios, no matter what happens. So, just got to be smarter. I shouldn't have reacted. I should have just, took it as it was and, let it slide. But, big games, that can cost us. So it was kind of scary, definitely. But, I'm glad we just came out with the win.